On the negotiating front, we have informed the North Vietnamese, after consultation with the government of Vietnam, that we will return to the negotiating table in Paris on April 13th, Thursday. We have been informed by the North Vietnamese and the Viet Cong that they too will return on that date. We have returned to the negotiating table, or will return to it, on the assumption that the North Vietnamese are prepared to negotiate in a constructive and serious way. We will be prepared to negotiate in that way. If those negotiations go forward in a constructive and serious way, this war can be ended, and it can be ended well before January 20th. If they do not go forward on that basis, the United States will continue to meet its commitments. Our bombing, as far as that's concerned, our mining, is for the purpose only of preventing communist aggression from succeeding, to protect the remaining Americans, 40,000 or so that are still in Vietnam, and to have some bargaining position in getting our POWs back. One last point with regard to the POWs. I know that every American is concerned about these men. I've been somewhat concerned about them. I will only say that I've had some experience, and a great deal of experience, as a matter of fact, in this past year in dealing with communist leaders. I find that making a bargain with them is not easy, and you get something from them only when you have something they want to get from you. The only way we're going to get our POWs back is to be doing something to them, and that means hitting military targets in North Vietnam, retaining a residual force in South Vietnam, and continuing the mining of the harbors of North Vietnam. Only by having that kind of activity go forward will they have any incentive to return our POWs rather than not to account for them, as was the case when the French got out of Vietnam in 1954, and 15,000 French were never accounted for after that.